Hello everybody, I'm Lumus from Failing at Gaming, and we're back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Let's load up our campaign save. So I believe we're on the last... Yeah, this is our save. Last mission of the second campaign. Our goal is to capture the enemy capital of Stedwick before the enemy army shows up. Obviously, once we have the capital, the enemy army will be able to do nothing about us because it's impossible to capture the city of Stedwick. So, you know, everything will be great. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all having good evenings. So yeah, we're on a time limit for this mission, which is scary and upsetting. I think my plan was to wait until we've got 1 month left and then just gather all of our forces and rush them down. So there's a lot of cities and stuff around, but there's only one that we need to capture to win. It's just a matter of getting there. Bunch of treasure just lying there. Oh, sulfur and gold over here as well. I guess that's probably what we're aiming for. Ogre Magi. What's their special ability? Spellcaster Bloodlust. Okay. Take a pot shot at them and see how that works out. Ah, the Master Gremlin's a ranged unit. Why did I move him forward? I keep forgetting that they're ranged. So in their basic form, they are not ranged. It changes when they level up. Blast on the fire elementals. I would cast Bloodlust on them, but fire elementals are immune to fire, which Bloodlust is, apparently. They've got no room for this blood nonsense. Archery. Lots of orc chieftains. We'll press on. Begin to scatter. Yes, we'll pursue them. Give me that XP. I need to level this guy up. He's going to be the spearhead when the big fight starts. Oh no, my lone gremlin died. Also, morale is really low for some reason. Maybe because my lone gremlin died. Okay. Well, that solved that smoothly. Sulfur and gold. Okay. This guy is more or less sleeping. Let's go and have a look what's going on in town. Presumably there shouldn't be any troops that we can hire because I should have already hired them all. Let's take a look. Taser, the Beastmaster. Alright, what stuff can we build over here? Sure. Those Scorpicors. I'll take that. And Zealots. Okay. Oh, we got a siege. I wasn't expecting them to actually attack us. It's worrying. How do our forces match up? What the heck is that? Behemoths. Target enemy's defenses reduced 40%. Wow. Wow. Okay, those are spooky. Still, the real threat is probably the griffins, since they can get over the walls. Cursed ground saps your mystical energies. You cannot cast spells here. Oh, that's upsetting. We're not going to be winning through with magical power then. Most of these guys can just hold their ground. Oh right, the Gug's AoE. Well, it means we hit a lot of enemies at once, so I suppose that's something. Yeah, the Pit Fiends can't do much. Oh man. Those 60-odd orcs took down our... 60-odd ogres took down our 3 pit lords. I mean, I know those odds sound favourable for the ogres, but still, I was hoping for better. Ooh, is that wall been holed there? Can they get through? Okay, well, we'll hold out for now. Oh, okay. The behemoths didn't hold up as well as I thought they would. Getting a fair few holes in these walls, though. I like how they lowered the bridge to get across there, when only for them to walk past it on the way up. It's real smooth. Massive group of ogres proving a little tougher than I'd like. Let's put some fire into them. My pit beams can't cross the lava? Is that what's going on? Alright, defend there for a moment then. Man, I think we're gonna lose this. And it's annoying because it's really close. If we had magic, I think we'd have gotten this one. This is one of our best defended places, and they just waltzed in and taken it. Ouch. And it's day 7, which means they're probably going to get all of the troops from there. Not good. And a great start to the evening. I don't like that this is a timed mission. This game, turtling is normally quite favourable in this game. And now we've got a sharp time limit. I don't know how to handle that. Gems, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sieging here now as well. Oh, we have superior tactics. And maybe take some of those mages straight off the map. That's what I want to do. Okay. Are you serious? The first shot puts a hole in the wall? Then again, I don't think this tower's upgraded. This place doesn't have a fort by the looks of it. The towers aren't manned. Cursed ground. No. Why does everywhere have cursed ground? Why does it have to be cursed though? Why can't it be regular ground? Yeah, they're gonna win this one. This isn't even gonna be close. So apparently, last time I thought I was doing pretty well, like, conquered a lot of the surrounding areas, building up my forces for the final siege. Apparently I was, like, 2 turns away from my certain doom. As my army collapses around me. Welcome to your doom. And always the way when you think you've saved your game with just enough time to, fill out a bit of the stream, but, secure you an easy win. Not a lot I can do here. I've got no magic. My troops are vastly outnumbered. This place doesn't even have upgraded walls. It's just a matter of taking down as many of them with us as we can. Okay, they've got Crusaders and we've got Swordsmen. I think our entire army consists of one remaining Swordsman. Here, see if you can stab a halberd guy. Oh, apparently I've got... Okay. I've got some pikemen tucked in the doorway here. They have halberdiers though, so you know, look at that what you will. There goes that guy. So this is the army that I was sending to counter this guy and try and get my city back. I don't like that they felt confident enough to attack me. That said, this army doesn't look that big. I feel like we should be able to take this. I guess maybe the question is, can we take the city afterwards? Otherwise, defeating this army doesn't do a lot for me. All of their units are upgraded, and most of mine are not. Is this cursed ground? No, I can actually cast spells here. There's a shock. Expert Armageddon. Just cast Fatal. Kill everybody on the planet. Huge blast of fire. Near the selected target. 110 points of damage. It's not really enough to take down a siege engine. Elementals are immune to Mirth. Mirth is fire, apparently. On the Harpy Hags? Okay, so my 2 fire elementals can't bring down one of these guys. And 46 of these guys can, though. Hey, that spell did something. Yeah, you know, I thought this was going to be, gonna be an easy one, but I may have been mistaken. Ah! Ah, my Harpy Hags. They're my best remaining unit. You can't blind them. They're the ones with the mirth. What good is battle if you don't have mirth? And my Harpy Hags are blinded again. What's up with these guys? They're also... How has he blinded so many of my people? Okay, at least they're suffering from low morale as well. As long as the ogres freeze every single turn. Then we might win this. We might be alright. Okay, we won. Had a terrible cast. Ring of Conjuring. Wonderful. Okay, well, we need you back to base as quickly as possible. So we've got to retake all of our cities. Oh, they didn't leave anybody to guard it? So we can just roll in and the city's ours again? That's weird. But okay. I was expecting there'd be a defensive force that we couldn't get through. Oh right, we've got no money because they've taken all of our cities, including probably our capital. Yeah, we are very terribly broke. This isn't the map with the... no. Oh, here it is, yeah. Give us some gremlins. And some troglodytes, I guess. See what forces we can build up. This is our biggest army and our best general, but maybe I need to stop off over here and... yeah, let's set you out and we'll go reinforce the other guy. So this guy's is our best general with our best army, but he's been out in the field for a long time, and there's been some attrition. That army has seen better days. Okay. Keep stacking up our troops. Hey Buzz, how are you doing? I'm sorry I couldn't join you for League. I saw the message and I was like hurrying through my stuff this evening in the hopes I'd be able to join you, but it wasn't meant to be. Life was doing life things. Yeah, how are you doing? You having a good evening? You having a good work to work? I think one of those questions answers the other. Can we take on this horde of Earth Elementals? How many is in a horde? Because Earth Elementals are really tough. I don't think we can do that. Are they flailing around trying to find a hero you like? Looking for a new jungler. Still ill and sleeping terribly. Oh. Sorry to hear it, Buzz. Hang in there. Another 3 weeks or so. Another 3 weeks or so and we've got some time off. Your eyes feel swollen, ugh. That is unpleasant. After tomorrow you can rest, that's good. Try and sleep up. Get your strength back. No room for this army. What have you got? Oh, you've got the Earth Elementals, haven't you? Maybe I'd be... You're not doing anything useful. Go get those Earth Elementals and take them up to the surface. The surface world. I have a suspicion this might be a slow bleed out kind of run. Considering that the enemy just strolled up and destroyed my second, third, and fourth biggest armies. At a time when I'm supposed to be building up my forces to lay siege to their capital. Not ideal? No. It's, not quite. See, at the end, I tried swapping teams. That sounds like a good idea to me. See, at the end of last session, I thought I'd got a pretty good setup. We'd captured a lot of territory. I was ready to start building up my forces for the siege on the capital. Bearing in mind that this mission has got a time limit before the enemy horde arrives and we presumably game over. And then I started this session and like 2 turns in, just massive enemy armies roll up and kill everything. Hey, Seist. Yeah, Dumbledore doesn't seem to care. Apparently I'm Harry Potter or something, because the rules don't apply to me. So, it's good being the chosen one. Yeah, it'd be nice to swap teams. Maybe if I joined forces with the city that I'm trying to capture, we could defeat the incoming army that's on its way to rescue them. I would enjoy that twist. But yeah, I think I've got just over a month to capture the enemy capital, and I'm struggling to reclaim the territory that I had at the start. Oh, there's one of my previous guys who got defeated. Let's go ahead and hire him back, he's at a decent level. You can defend this place, I guess. Well, my other guy does something, I don't know. Yeah, no, I've been laughing about it all afternoon myself. I was chatting about it with another streamer on their stream, and I think it's going to be my most viewed VOD of all time, because everybody was just looking at some of the bizarre stuff that guy said. It's Twitch! Skyrim for an entire hour! Did anyone else point out a TOS violation? No. The guy never said what the supposed TOS violation was, either. I chatted about it with Phoenix afterwards, and he speculated that it's because that one guy mentioned smoking marijuana, and I was like, cool dude, you do you. And maybe they could claim that I was supporting drug use, but it's considering I've seen people smoke marijuana on stream, I'm not sure Twitch has strong feelings about it. That's all we can think of. I don't know what was going on in that guy's head. It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't see a TOS violation and just claimed that he did to try and get attention. Yeah, we had a real weirdo in this afternoon, Buzz. It was actually pretty funny. A guy came in about an hour into Skyrim and said, "How dare you? You've been playing Skyrim for an hour. You should be playing NBA 2K20 to Anna Kobe." And yeah, it just went on and on. Just want to keep stirring the pot. Yeah, I think so. I think he wanted me to be like, oh no, please don't report me. I'll honor the sports guy. I'm so sorry, dude, but I'm not gonna do that. It's not gonna happen. Dang it, Burrs. Can always count on you. Yeah, I mean, no offense to Kobe himself and his family and that. I mean, I don't know anything about him, but I assume he was probably a person. Yeah, that's the more upsetting part for me, Buzz. It's kind of bothered me that I've seen so many things talking about how tragic it was that Kobe died, and people not talking about how his 13-year-old daughter was on the helicopter. Also, the helicopter presumably had a pilot. I don't know how the pilot's family feel that it's not been mentioned at all. But yeah, it's... really... I'd never heard of the guy before yesterday. And, I don't want to be that guy, but it's one person. How many people have... It's like 50 people have died of coronavirus in the last week in China? Heck, even that's tiny numbers to some of the ongoing stuff that keeps happening. Were there 7 other people on board? Was there must have been a big helicopter then. I thought it was just the 3 of them. Ouch. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not trying to say that fans can't be upset about losing the guy they care about, but just some perspective, you know? Anyway, I'm honestly not sure whether the guy who came in was serious or trolling. Phoenix thought the guy was serious, I thought he was trolling, but it's really hard to tell. Some of the bizarre stuff he was coming out with. What the guy was claiming, Birds, is that everybody on Twitch is streaming NBA 2K20 today in honor of him. And yeah, and I'd been disrespecting him by playing Skyrim for an entire hour. All caps every time. 1 entire hour. Could be a thing. Phoenix looked it up for me while I was on stream. It's, as far as we can tell, it's not a thing. Hardly anybody was playing NBA 2K20. Passenger helicopter headed to the girls' basketball game. Oof. Why did I ride this guy back? Oh, yeah, because he's... Yeah, I mean, it's a nasty thing to happen. But the guy going on about it was just... had to be seen to be believed. Hey, Dr. Mikachu, how are you doing? Are you having a good evening? I need you to go tell some of my soldiers to not die, please. Yeah, because I asked if the guy did charity work. It's like I don't watch sports, so especially not American sports. So tell me something else about him. Was he known for charity work? How can you pour shame like that? Are you suggesting that if the guy gave a bunch of grubby dollars to some homeless folk, that's more important than him being the 4th greatest basketball player of all time? What? 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 Yeah, that's what I had to say, Mickey. I mean, honestly, yeah, I would care more if he did a lot of charity stuff than hearing that his score was 134. 134 what? I don't know. I kept asking about the guy, but all I got was him copy and pasting facts out of Wikipedia. Some Twilight Zone stuff, yeah. Do not adjust your stream. Yeah, exactly, Miki. Like, I don't want to say it's just a game, but it's just a game. It is 100% just a game. There is no sense in which it is not just a game. Why can't I recruit? Oh, because we got imps, okay. Is 30 imps better than 3 minotaurs? It's a hard call. I mean, it's just a game that's very localized to one country, and it's a country I'm not in. I don't even watch sports in this country. I don't think I could. I mean, football or soccer, if you prefer, is a huge deal over here, and I don't think I could name you one active footballer. Like, I could name some footballers whose names I heard when I was in school, because the kids were always going on about them, but that was a while ago. I don't think any of them would still be playing. David Beckham, Gary Lineker, Michael Seaman? Yeah, I've named every footballer I've ever heard of. Bobo Baldy? Is that a real guy, Buzz? Was a goalie for Aberdeen, okay. It's a fun name to say. Oh no. I was hoping that guy was going to attack my city and hopefully be defeated, but it looks like instead he is going to murder all of my generals who have no soldiers right now because they gave all their troops to the defense of the city. He was bald. I once had a teacher named Mr. Bald. Yeah. He shined. Yeah, to be honest, Siest, I kind of agree with you. Like, I don't want to be negative about sports on stream, because people might be watching who really enjoy that stuff. And I don't want to get in their face about it. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how much attention and how much money goes into sports. And there's so many other things going on. And all the sports stars are billionaires, and honestly, nobody needs more than like £1 million. You could live a very comfortable rest of your life on £1 million. That's more money than I will ever have. And if you have hundreds of millions or what have you, and you don't just give it all away to charity, I honestly feel kind of legitimate in thinking less of you. Oh, okay. I didn't get time to surrender, so I can't get my general back. Can we hide you further away, Damakan? I think that's the furthest you can go. Yeah, I mean, there's a direct line of correlation between. I mean, they really are the modern day gladiatorial stuff, because there's the Colosseum was just a sports arena. They played gladiator fights were just one of the shows they did there. What do I even do here? The enemy's all over me. One main reason you still support J.K. Rowling. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about J.K. Rowling. She's she kind of went insane after Harry Potter ended, and she stopped being super relevant. And she got into some real sketchy stuff after that. She's trying, yeah. Or at least she definitely was back when she wrote Harry Potter. Nowadays she seems kind of unstable. Deranged neo-Nazi? Okay. I mean, she has done. Again, I was trying not to get into it on stream. She's done some bad stuff lately. Gave away so much of her Harry Potter money that she actually dropped in the richest people in the world ranking. She's a conflicting character, right? She spent a lot of time trying to be really progressive and gave lots of money to charity and was a really good person. And then Harry Potter ended and she started writing her adult novels, and they didn't do very well. In fact, they did terrible. She wrote them under a fake name, and I remember seeing one review that the book was a good effort for a first try and stuff like that. And it seems like she just went completely off the rails and started lashing out at everybody and claiming all kinds of bizarre things. Where is this guy going? Tidbit about the Harry Potter money is all you know. Yeah. Now you'll have to go down the Google hole. Like, I stood up for her for a long time because, despite some of the weird stuff she was saying, she was getting a lot of flack for things that I thought were unfair. There was the stuff about the... There was all the Black Hermione stuff. Like, in one of the Harry Potter stage shows, they cast a Black Hermione, and J.K. Rowling said that's fine, I always intended that to be possible. And a lot of people kicked up a huge fuss about how she was retconning stuff to make herself look better. But to be fair, if you read through the Harry Potter books, she goes very far out of her way to never give any of the characters a specific race. Hermione could easily have been black. She never mentions that Cho Chang is Asian or anything like that. Once you start looking for it, you can't not see it. That is... Whether she did it well or not, we can argue about, but she was clearly trying to make the characters a-racial. So I think the Black Hermione thing is entirely legitimate. Hermione could have been black in the books, we didn't get told. So she sold her Twitter to some lunatic for charity? That would explain everything, though. If all of her insane Twitter comments are because she sold her Twitter to raise money for charity, that would justify everything. But yeah, she's done and said some things more recently that are really not good. Some nasty transphobic stuff and that kind of thing. She told... Are you sure she told artists what to draw for the cover? Because it would be very unusual for the artist to have input on the cover of books. That was almost always done by the publishers. It's something that infuriated Terry Pratchett. He ranted about that a lot. Like in the first Terry Pratchett book, I don't know if it was in the first Discworld book. I don't know if it probably wasn't his first book ever. He has a character who wears glasses, and at one point is insultingly referred to as Four Eyes. And on the cover, the artist drew him as having 4 eyes, because the artist had apparently never heard that saying before. Oh, the enemy fled, okay. Maybe his current illustrator, not his original one. Maybe he got a new illustrator once he started getting star power. Oh, there's is it sorcery? Might be Color of Magic. One of the books. I think it's Hannah the Raven-Haired Barbarian. There's a barbarian lady anyway, and in her initial description, Terry jokes about how, you know, barbarian ladies, a barbarian warrior lady in fiction, you tend to start throwing around words like, you know, tight leather armor and chainmail bikinis and flowing manes and that kind of stuff. But actually this lady was, you know, in practical heavy metal armor that fully covered everything. And as far as, you know, flowing manes and stunning beauty, like, maybe she'd look pretty nice after a, you know, a good bath and a haircut and manicure, but she'd been out in the field doing mercenary work for months and was perpetually matted with filth. And absolutely stunk and all this stuff, covered in scars and that. On the front cover, of course, she's wearing a skin-tight leather catsuit and is stunningly beautiful with glittering hair. Maybe it's the same guy, but they chatted and wised up. Maybe he did used to talk about how he absolutely hated the guy who did the illustrations. But yeah, maybe they made friends. But yeah, I mean, Hermione probably would have been white. She's from the UK in like the 80s. There was other races around, but it was mostly white people. Probably most of the people at Hogwarts were white, but it's never said that she's white, and Rowling did make a specific effort not to describe that. So that's the thing that I've stuck up for her on. Until recently, when she said some genuinely horrible stuff, and I've just given up on her. Somebody needs to take her Twitter away from her. Well, yeah, she's a divisive figure now. That's what I'll try and stick to saying. I think she used to be a good person, and I honestly think she just kind of went insane after Harry Potter ended. I mean, it's not just Hermione is the thing, Buzz. Like I say, it's every character. Even Seamus Finnegan is mentioned as being from Ireland, being born there, but there's no description of his actual race. No, I'm pretty sure it's not an accident, Buzz. She's not always the most graceful writer, and it's almost clumsy the way that she avoids it sometimes. If you read through it looking for it, it's very easy to see. Once you see it, it's hard not to see it. Again, not trying to defend Rowling in a general sense, but that specific thing, I'm very confident she was a thing she did deliberately, and not something she merely claimed later. Not exactly known for skilled writing. I mean, she wrote one of the... she's not the most elegant of writers, but she wrote one of the most successful books of all time. And she does give some very vivid descriptions of the characters. She just doesn't mention race. Okay, we're gonna try this fight. Oof, okay, I think we're gonna lose this fight. But if we don't get the Earth Elementals on our side, I don't see how we can win this. And to be honest, I don't know if we can win this mission from this point anyway. You read the books, but you really don't want to? Fair. Spell will affect no... Oh, right. Earth Elementals are immune to lightning. Doesn't say that on their description, though. Why would it? I'll cast Ice Bolt, I guess? Poor Seist. Came in here like, I've heard that J.K. Rowling is a good person. Really admire her. And then we're like, well, actually, let me just quickly ruin that celebrity for you. Hey Emma, thanks for the lurk. Have a good stream, I'll do my best. Hope you're having a good day. Everybody, Emma's the lady who made us our new fail wave emote, which I'm really pleased with. She does a lot of her emote designs on stream, so it's well worth taking a look. Well, causes the evil eyes to freeze in panic. Well, that's wonderful. Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! It's hard to do 3 cheers with chat being asynchronous. I felt like I should say hip hip and then wait for you to say hooray. But is that gonna work? Maybe we need a new Nightbot command where you guys can type hip hip and then Nightbot says hooray. Okay, this wasn't so bad. When I saw they had like 90 elementals to my 60 elementals, I was kind of expecting it to go grimly. But fortunately, the halberdiers stood there and got punched in the face long enough to hold the line. True heroes. Just stumbled onto a terrifying amount of stuff via Google. Oh boy. Add Rowling to the banned topics list. Fair. Is she actually even worse? Is she actually way worse than I thought? She very definitely describes characters by race. Exclusively when they're black? I don't remember that. In the Harry Potter books or in her later stuff? Is there a specific character? I don't remember any character being described as being black. That is grim if true. I may have to retract all the good things that I've said about J.K. Rowling. Are you sure this is in the books and you're not reading something about the films? Because I remember there being a big fuss about Blaze the Beanie finally being mentioned as being male in the final book, which upset a lot of people who'd been assuming that it was a female name, having never been described or having anything said about them other than their name until that point. Okay. I might be straight up wrong then. In which case I apologize. I apparently just never processed that. Yeah, maybe. Like, I remember reading through it and looking at how she really danced around saying that Cho Chang was Asian or anything like that. Very careful to not come right out and say it. I retract my defenses then. Hindsight, perhaps not being careful, just indifferent? Yeah, maybe. Dang it, rolling. Why you gotta be rolling? Why you gotta be that way, though? Terry Pratchett, the one popular author that it's still okay to like. Sad but true. Manticore Lair is guarded by several manticores. What? But I already captured this location. Why are the enemies back? Hecking Burzum coming in here, ruining authors for all of us, and then absconding. Have a good day at work, dude. See you next time when we'll never discuss this again. Man, it has been a day for weird rants and arguments, huh? at this. It's almost month 3. We don't have much time before the final battle needs to start. The mess that we're in. Okay, that's not a lot of manticores. Hopefully we'll be okay here. I cannot fit manticores into this army. Okay, at least the red dragons are still friendly. Okay, well, we fended off the enemy for now. Maybe that was their entire force that they attacked us with. They've probably got nothing left, right? It's everything they have. Okay, well, I thought this was where the mission was going to end, with the enemy swarm wiping us out, but they didn't quite manage to do it, so we're going to see if we can pull this one back. But I'm going to take a quick break, guys, and I'll be back with you all shortly. Won't be long. Hello again, everybody. So, we're about in the position that we were at the start of the stream, and about 4 in-game weeks ago. Except, hopefully this time we're not going to be immediately invaded and conquered by a massive army that's going to take us 4 weeks to deal with. So let's see how this one goes down. Okay, but why though? Are you serious? Alright, no, you're right. It's my fault. I tempted fate. This immediately rides out. What can man do? Against such reckless hate. Heck. Wait, this guy's got stone golems since when? Yeah, give me those. And we'll pick up those to add to our force, okay. 8 elementals better than 13 scorpicors? Probably. Okay, gem pond, valley flag. Bretonia? Capture this place? Probably not with this force. Bet the other army coming up could do it though. The Bretonians, huh? The Lady of the Lake. Let's see, we can hire those now. Steady guiding hand of Athel Lauren. things we can build? Oh, the other place isn't an oh, that was a waste of money. For some reason I briefly thought that I had 2 Inferno towns that could use the gate to travel between them. But no, I've got 1 town with a gate that goes only to that same gate. We have those in the real world too, they're called archers. Oh well. Dragon Cave. Oof, that's a lot of money. Upgrading that would be sweet though. We might be able to afford it if we sell some stuff and then upgrade these red dragons that we've got here. Okay, what do I need for the Dragon Cave? Because I don't want to sell... Wood, stone, and sulfur, okay. Immediately almost sells the stone. The wood even. Maybe we just camp here for a couple of days. The town's gonna restock in like 2 days. It'd be silly to ride on with my reinforcements when we're about to get new ones, right? Oh wait, that was for the basic Dragon Cave, that wasn't for upgrading it. You can almost afford that as well. Maybe, given time. Time that we don't really have, but hey. Another garrison. Why is this one sparkling when the other one wasn't? What is the significance of sparkles? I need to upgrade all this stuff as well, though. We might be having to deal with the siege here. Oh, indeed, here. Oh, goody. 3 or 4 weeks before she can reach the capital. And 15 of those, okay. Quiet. Are you serious? Okay, we don't have time for that then. That 3 mage guild. I just sold all of my stuff. It's not happening. I spent all my money buying sulfur. lots of pikemen here. Will they join us? No. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna... Sure, we'll just trade away all the good stuff. Alright, give me those earth elementals. Up to the surface, there's war afoot. It's a decent army, but not an unstoppable one. Can probably break through there. What's the army here like? Again, not horrific. A lot of those guys, though. Where did all these pikemen come from? What month was this? What week? Must have been a weekly event that led to people being everywhere. Is it the week of the human? Okay, well... we're gonna send you down to the southwest to help guard off against the new force coming in. While the other guy comes up here and captures this. And then hopefully we're gonna make a combined arms advance against the capital. Heck, maybe I just want to keep this guy here. Can we just bring together all of our forces and just punch through? The enemy's got troops down here. What if we take this opportunity to carve up this way? We'll punch through this sparkly gate, and we'll look for the place that we need to capture before time runs out. Keep another terrain obstacles to a town's defense. That would be nice. How are you doing for magic points? Oh, looks like you're fully charged, I think. Is there not somewhere where it actually just tells me how full? Okay, never mind then. Okay, this guy just doesn't have much in the way of magic, I guess. Okay, back to, let's go ahead and build the citadel. There might be a siege there soon, so that's priority one. Can we capture this place? Time to find out, I guess. Did minor damage to not a lot in particular. We're just barely short of attacking there. That's frustrating. Really wish we had access to black dragons. I mean, the dragons could probably take this place solo. It would just be, it'd be nice if we could get the walls down and get some of our troops in there. Turns out not essential, though. A lot of trogs we just lost. Hire somebody to defend this place, I guess. Not a great defensive force, but it'll have to do. One more town producing soldiers for the war effort. How many slots? Oh, they wish to join. Yes, please. I will take you in the place of these 4 harpies, because that unit's almost gone anyway. Did you go fetch your imps this turn? Did not. Let's go see what's happening here. Okay, they don't get fortifications for this, that's nice. This doesn't look awful. Bit messy, but not awful. Powerful enchantment that suppresses all other magic. Okay, that's presumably why it was sparkling? I don't know. I was gonna say let these guys have the first move since it'll take them a while to catch up with us, but obviously they get double turns because life hates me. Any places we can line up a double attack, sadly. Casualties are gonna be really high, but I think we should win this. And then the gate will be open for our next set of attacks. Come on, wipe them out. Wiped out some of them. I'll take it. Fire elementals are not easily replaceable. Hey, level 18. I'll take expert armor, please. Oh, and now the garrison is ours, I guess? We can leave troops there to defend it if we want? I don't want, but the option is fun. Hi Jess, how are you doing? You having a good evening? want to upgrade anything. Is this the new place? This is the new place. Yeah, we should probably buy the Brotherhood of the Sword in case this place ever gets attacked. It's probably only a matter of time. Oh yeah, I need the better mage guild here, don't I? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Tomb Raider 1, nice. I've never beaten a Tomb Raider game. I don't think I've ever... I'm not sure if I've ever owned a Tomb Raider game. I think I might have had one when I was younger. Or maybe I borrowed it from a friend. I don't know what happened to it if I did have it. I remember it had an actual campaign, but it also had like a huge training area where you could explore Lara's house and do tricks and stuff. And the story mode was too hard for kid me, so I mostly just tooled around in Lara's massive mansion. How many Tomb Raider games are there these days? A million? Maybe I need to play through them sometime. Just put them on my game list. We can do a playthrough of the series. One of your favorites, nice. Okay, so I guess we're gonna ride on an arena. Oh. Equals to attack skill, I guess? Fountain of Fortune. Oh, is this is Steadwick. This is the place we need to capture, okay. That's not a it's a strong defensive force, but it's not huge. If we can gather all of our forces. We've got 2, maybe 3 weeks before the enemy counterattack begins. Say 2, maybe 3 weeks. The plot things that the cutscene said 2, maybe 3 weeks, but the mission description said very specifically at the end of the 3rd month. So it depends who we trust. Attack and return, right? Yeah, that works. Alright, let them approach us. We've got the range advantage. Okay. There we go. Go time. $146 familiars. Okay, we'll take those. It's about to be a new week, so I guess spend the turn here, get the new troops as they come, and then go reinforce the front lines. Oh. They're attacking us? Question mark? I mean, they're welcome to do so. I'm okay with it. I just don't really understand why they're okay with it. Well, we have a fairly solid advantage here, but okay. You know, I'll trust that they know what they're talking about, I guess. My snake ladies can't fit. Oh, okay. I start to see their plan. That guy was not attacking on his own. Duly noted. He was just making space for the guy with 400 halberdiers. See, and more concerningly, 36 champions. Huh. So different because it's an old game. Yeah, isn't it? Is it tank controls? Character steers like you're steering a tank, just spins on the spot. Like Animusha or Resident Evil. Onimusha, I should say. There's certain words. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. This is gonna be rough. We need to inflict maximum casualties. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Inflict maximum casualties before we retreat. Yep, it's time to retreat. Okay, so we did nothing to them. Where's the tavern? Let me rehire my best general. Oh, cannot combine his last army, right? No analog stick control at all. Camera angles are... Yeah, I'm vaguely remembering. Wasn't there like no camera buttons? You do, except for like you hit triangle to make the camera face the direction that lava was facing. Sounds like it's going to be an experience anyway. I'm going to have to try and catch at least some of it. I'll be looking forward to it. Okay, Consolidate as much of these forces as we can. Okay, so this will be our Devil Army. So we've got a clear path to their to Stedwick. It's just capturing it that's going to be the thing. Man, that's infuriating. Look at this. The guy defending it rode out to attack us, and now the capital that we need to capture to win the game is just sitting there undefended. We just can't get to it. Okay, well this guy can be in charge of the Dungeon Overlord Regiment. The monster folk. That's a long ride. And I don't know. Do we have good people for ruling for? Do we have any other good generals? She's level 1, so no. But somebody's going to need to command. I mean, there's barely even a regiment here. Is it worth the bother? But we'll need to command a human contingent, I think. So we've got 2 of those. This guy, he's level 6. Probably have to settle for that. Take what we can get. Okay, let's get you back towards Bretonia. Gonna spend a week gathering every soldier we can get from every station, I think. And then we're just gonna ride down. We're just gonna rush down mid, you know? None of these other cities matter. If we can capture Stedwick, we win the war. Need to get a cap. So you've never streamed? No, you stream from a console all the time, don't you? You streaming it from the console to the PC? Rather than straight from the PlayStation 3 itself? I dread to bring this up, but are you aware of all the ways in which the PS3 is awful for streaming? Yes. Oh, okay. I got you. PS3 can't do it. PS4. It's the PS4 that you normally stream from. Yeah, are you familiar with why streaming from the PS3 is difficult. If I said HDCP, do you instinctively wince? Starting to understand more and more. Okay, so basically, the PS3 was the first console with a real online store. And one of the things they were very worried about was that people might set up ways to record other people's consoles so that they could see them putting in their bank details when they bought games. So to stop that from happening, they developed something called HDCP. High definition copy protection. That interferes with recording equipment. The problem with that is that it interferes with recording equipment. So most recording devices will not work with a PlayStation 3. Most capture cards and stuff. The only real fix to it is to get a HD splitter. Just one of the ones where you plug in at the HD cable at one end and then two HD cables at the other end. That you'd normally use to have something on two TVs at once or what have you. And try and get as cheap a one as possible. The good ones will preserve HDCP, but you want a cheap one. Because the HDCP signal will come through to it, and it'll mangle the HDCP and just send out the video signal with no protection anymore, which lets you stream from it. So, yeah, there's a lot of HDMI splitters on Amazon. I would look for the cheapest, like ones that are like £1, and buy a couple of different ones in the hopes that one of them will work. But yeah, it's real messy, and it was real unpopular at the time. With the PlayStation 4, they made it so you can just turn off HDCP. But yeah, they never fixed it for the PlayStation 3. It's frustrating. Okay. Yeah. So you might have to try a few different ones to get it to work. I bought like 4 or 5 of them, and one of them worked. It was, you know. Hey, Lady Meow, how are you doing? You having a good evening? What places do I still have to hire new troops? You're about to have a good evening. Okay. Are you about to magic? Yes. So, Lady Meow, check out the name of this castle that I just captured. This is Bretonia Castle. Isn't it magnificent? So distinctly Bretonian. Where did the general go that was in Stedwick? There's nobody there now. Man, if I could just sneak in and capture that place, that would be delightful. It'd be absurd if it happens, but it would be delightful. Oh, we don't have any money. Business as usual. Oh, there's the guy. He came back. At least the legacy lives on somewhere. Yeah. Tragically, I've not found a forest nation called Athelaran yet, but, you know, maybe it's just a matter of time. Dragons. Give me that everything. Oh, I see. You've got things to do. Can't hang around with losers like me, eh? Thanks for being here, Lady Mia. It was good to hear from you. Have a good evening. Appreciate the lurk. Zounds. I don't know if I dare go much closer there is the thing. Instead of week 3, I think I just order every general I have to march towards this point here. And we just rush Stedwick. We capture Stedwick before the end of the month, we win. We don't capture Stedwick before the end of the month, we lose. Nothing else matters. That's very literally all there is to it. Guitar practice. Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like, you used to talk about how you were doing your guitar practice all the time, and I've not heard you mention it for a while. You not had much time lately. Alright. Have fun then, Lady Meow. Enjoy your guitar practice. Burzum, you show your face again. What are you here to do this time? You gonna tell me that the guy who wrote the Malazan series punched a kitten? Reindeer with snowman arms. You got it, Jess. Bloody Raw. I don't think I ever played that one. I think I've heard people talking about it though. It was well regarded, right? Narrator would change his voice depending on your character. Okay, that sounds cool. Gatto, the lion. He didn't say, but I assume it does the things where it says a sentence, but somehow sounds like each word was recorded separately. Checker, the cat. So it's because you got a growl bosom when you showed up. Bosom, the edgelord. Obviously, Buzz. You'll always be the most fearsome creature to me. It's weird being known for that here. I suppose with your group, you're the kind, soft one, right? You're a gentle teacher. I mean, I'm largely trolling you if that's not immediately obvious. Much humor comes from slight truths, I guess? You are a little bit of an edgelord. I feel like there's not too much disputing that. You can be patient, kind, friendly, and an edgelord, right? I don't know that those are mutually exclusive. The reindeer is a sign of protection. I can see that. You carve it into things to ward off evil. Delusional hippie. See, that's where we differ, you and I, because you feel that when people say these things about you online, they're not true in real life, whereas I am viewed as a delusional hippie both online and in real life. Oh, please, no. Few lots few. How well defended is this place right now? It is not defended at all. Like, not at all. Not even a little bit. Well, we're gonna lose this city. It doesn't matter too much. We've already removed all the troops from it. We've just gotta take Stedwick. There are worse things to be seen as? Yeah. I try to be as not delusional as possible. But hippie I won't take offense at. Okay, here we go. I mean, their force is tiny. So there's that. It all depends on how quickly they get through the wall, really. Danny DeVito? He's in that movie with like the rabbit monster, right? Matilda's dad and the Penguin in Batman? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not very good with actors' real names. Okay, so he plays a lot of villains, but is said to be a really nice guy in real life. That's cool. I'm big, you're small. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm right, you're wrong. Fair enough. I'm a little bit face blind, like not a huge amount, but a little bit. And I generally don't recognize the same actor playing different roles across movies. So it makes it hard to follow celebrity stuff for me. Wow, really? Yeah, good on him. He does sound like a real nice guy. We might actually win this, bizarrely. I feel like we shouldn't. But, the defensive towers are doing some real work. Well, it can't have been easy, but when they attacked this place, they found an army that was smaller than mine. No room in the gap. Oh, because with the earth elementals. I'll make a save here, even though I'm not convinced we're going to reload it if this goes south. But basically I'm going to take every soldier from every location and bring them all to the front lines. If we capture that city, we win. If we don't, we lose. Everything else is irrelevant. Defending places that we already hold does not matter anymore. We must get the city. If we get the city, we'll be safe from the invading army, because no invading army has ever taken Stedwick. So as long as we conquer Stedwick, we'll be immune to being conquered. Are you... Hold on, are you serious? Okay. This is apparently a thing that's happening. I could do with some experience in this guy, we'll fight them. There's a random wandering band of pikemen so close to our castle that the guy couldn't get out the gates. I want to say that's strange and bizarre, but then again, I've read enough real-world history to know that that kind of crap actually happened from time to time. Hooray! Khalid is now more offensive. Okay. Something on Horned Demons, yes please. This will fit right in. Let me sell all my everything. Is there a tavern here? No? No tavern? Really? Oh no, it says I've got a tavern. Oh, the tavern's here. It's the big building at the front. Okay, then... Valeska, you're now in charge of this place. And we'll have Lorelei ride to the front lines. No room in the garrison? Oh, because you've got... imps, and also we can disband the troglodytes, I think. 30 troglodytes is not an effective fighting force. Can upgrade these before we go on. A room in the garrison? What else have we... Oh, we've got the Medusa Queens. Why have we only got 2? Okay. Who can still move and why? Okay. Closing in the end. We can scare off the enemies. Yeah, maybe if we just get a big enough army, they'll just run away. Glad she's off the snow. I did not like that movement speed. Gotta use the protective signs. Remember the sigils. Yeah, I'd run away from an army of those. Let's see. I'll give as much of the good stuff as we can to this guy. Which is apparently everything, so I guess Shakti can just go back to base with his one troglodyte. We can get you to run to Bretonia as fast as we can. And we can begin the siege at the start of next week. Just hoping that 1 week is long enough. The tension. Can you feel it? Get as many of these over to the better general as we can. Let's send this guy back here then, I guess. Have you guys been to the Good Luck Shrine? I mean, as long as you're waiting, I don't think it'll make much difference, but as long as you're waiting for everyone else. Okay. Almost in position. I don't know if we have time for you to go there and join us. It's 4 turns to get there. Heck, it's 4 turns. 4 turns for it to get anywhere, apparently. I don't know. Probably going to be too late by the time she arrives, but that's okay because she's terrible and her army is small. If we end up relying on her, things have gone horribly wrong. We're probably going to end up relying on her. That army is massive. Still, this army is getting pretty big itself. The one place we'll be able to resupply from before we move on. Don't let me down, Khalid. Oh right, we replaced this guy with his evil twin. Those glowing eyes. Did I put anybody in charge over here? Okay. Yeah, I think we've got soldiers everywhere. I guess there's no soldier down there. Can send him that way. Not that it really matters. I'm getting nervous. He really doesn't have a lot of stuff going for him. Except that one dragon, though. To be fair, one dragon is a lot of dragon. Can we merge these two armies? Do we need Sephiroth? These two are very similar stuff, and this guy is a higher level. Okay, guess that works. I don't know if it's worth waiting for this lady. Then again, she could give all of her stuff to Sephiroth, who's a much higher level. Yeah, that makes sense. Sephiroth, you've got spare movement. Right out here and meet her. Oh no, they're attacking my castle that I don't care about. I'm nonetheless a little disappointed that I didn't get to make a single action. Also, the guy that conquered my castle is one of my own guys who got defeated and captured earlier. It's upsetting. Any of you have earth elementals? I guess not. Sephiroth. Level 5. It's still going to be a problem if she has to fight, but... You know, putting everything we've got into this. Hold nothing back. Okay then. The army is assembled. What do you think? Do we go in weakest army first, soften them up? Or do we go in strongest army first and crush them? Well, we've got to get through Sylvia first, so let's we'll send in Sephiroth. And yeah, there's going to be 2 battles, because we first need to get rid of her. And her surprisingly tiny force. I don't understand why this... She's fled, okay. I don't understand why this lady isn't inside the fortress that she commands. Oh, there's 2 buffs here, though. Do we want both of them? Oh, most of them already have a flag buff. There's just the fountain buff. Okay. So Sephiroth's already used up her move. The rest of them can make it this turn. The defending forces are big. I'm not convinced we're going to win this even with all of them, but okay. We'll end turn. And this turn we hit them with everything, one by one. That 500 of those guys. 300 of these. Oh. It's gonna be a nightmare. What spells do we have? We got Chain Lightning. Please tell me we've got Chain Lightning. We've got Inferno. Oof. Okay, we're already getting destroyed. Do we want to just cast Armageddon? 330 points of damage to everything on the battlefield. It'll kill all of our units, but it'll also kill a whole bunch of theirs. To be honest, I'm not sure we're gonna... We already lost almost all of our forces. That didn't kill as many things as I thought it would. Not gonna lie, I thought Armageddon might be more impressive. Alright, Khalid next. When did they get a general here? I swear they didn't have one a moment ago. It's amazing how quickly they repaired the walls. Who is this guy? Is that the king? Oof. Just losing so many forces so fast. It's painful. It would be nice if the catapult could, like, hit something. Put a hole in the wall. Okay, we got a few zealots. Until we get a hole in the wall, most of our forces can't do anything. We're at the mercy of the catapult operators. Okay, there we go. We got something. Oof. All of our forces are just disintegrating here. Okay, I was really hoping Khalid would do better here. His force, while not the most powerful in... Do you wish to retreat? No, there's no reason to retreat. We gain nothing by retreating. General Kendall. They've obviously got a unique high-level general to command the capital city, I guess. The looks of this. What if we give Arlak all of the best troops? The dragons and stuff. since he's the highest level general. Okay, Sinker. Time for your sacrifice play. Feel this pain. I don't think we're gonna win this. There's just so many soldiers here. The main reason I thought we could take this place was because there wasn't a general here, but they've got a permanent plot general hiding in the background. 130 points of damage from Inferno. Killed a few of them. Marksmen are paralyzed and cannot move. Okay. That's good. Well, Scorpions are paralyzed and cannot move. Okay, they're dead now, but the Scorpicors were doing real good work. I'm assuming the wind elementals can fly, but I don't actually know. They very sensibly targeted my flying units above other things. Okay, so the air elementals do not fly. So now these guys can do anything until this wall goes down, which the catapult is stubbornly refusing to do. I don't think we've had a hole in this wall once in this siege. We just here to cast Inferno over and over again. Well, and nothing, I suppose. Last unit. Okay, well... I don't really feel like we've made a real dent in their forces so far, but... here goes our last unit and our best general. We all do, Jess, we all do. Okay, my demon lords died in one attack from the... I mean, there's nearly 300 of these griffins, it's not that surprising, but... Still, those are, my best units. Yeah, there's no way we're winning this. It's not happening. Look at this, they've still got like 200 Royal Griffins left. How was I supposed to win this? This defending army is huge. It's ridiculous. We tried. Alas, time has run out on your quest. All is lost. This morning, a massive army led by Queen Catherine Ironfist arrived at the Arathian capital of Stedwick. We have no choice but to retreat our forces. You have failed us, miserably. Astrologers proclaim Month of the Vampire. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that, astrologers. Well. Wasn't that a happy ending? So you can't be more helped? What could you do, Jess? Man. That mission is rough. I don't know whether I could beat it if I reload my save and maybe attack in different orders and the like, or whether I need to restart the mission and do a better job of building up my forces. I don't know. Ouch! Like we weren't even close to winning. That guy had tons of troops left. That's rough times. Alright then, well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry about the disappointing ending, but well, what can you do? I keep trying to improve. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Jess, keeping me company. Buzz, Lady Meow, Miki. It's been good. Siest was here earlier as well, I remember. I don't know if you're still here. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. Yeah, we'll do better next time. We'll, conquer Stedwick yet. So yeah, next time I'm going to be playing this game will be next Monday evening. But I'll be back tomorrow with Bloodborne in the afternoon, and then Dead Space in the evening. Probably going to be the last episode of Bloodborne. We're right at the end. I think we've got 2 bosses left with like no story levels between them, so we'll see. Depends, you know, it depends on how long they take. If it goes like tonight did, then, you know, we might not stand a chance. But hey, what are you gonna do? In the meantime, I think we're gonna go host Steve's Retro. He's playing Planet Coaster. Steve's a good guy, he plays a lot of old games, hence the name Steve's Retro. So it makes sense to go raid him right now, I think. Since we're on the Retro channel. Catch you in the evening? Yeah. Yeah, see you, Jess, and I'll watch out for your streams as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you do Tomb Raider. Alright, next time, everybody. Have a good night.